Welcome along. Hey Andy, welcome along. Hey Sold Out, welcome along. How you guys doing? My first harvest on Judith Montana. I haven't actually finished buying equipment and stuff. I might have done my usual and spent too much money. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm all in. Good man. Yes, 111. So you can hear me. Great. Cheers for that. Now, even though I'm driving the combine, I've got a tractor set up over there who, when I stick my pipe out, should, hopefully... Hey John Brott, welcome along. This pipe, hopefully when I stick my pipe out, that tractor over there should come and empty me out so I can carry on. So we're at 93%. I'm going to pretend, I'm just going to copy what it does on course play. Now I don't know if the tractor will unload me with the pipe sticking out over the edge of the field. So I'm just going to back up. Oh, am I destroying that? No. I'm just going to back up a bit, stick the pipe out. Now hopefully that tractor over there will start moving. Yes he is. Excellent. That way I can actually drive the combine. I never knew I could do this. I thought I had to let Courseplay drive the combine in order for someone to come and empty it. Now this is a bit dodgy, that tractor. In fact, this might be more fun to actually get into it. Yes, what are you doing up there, mate? If the train comes along, you are going to be in trouble. Going to make Farmer Jay's accidents look like kids play if a train comes along. Right, so that didn't work out very well, did it? It has been told not to leave the field, so... yeah, interesting. I thought it was going to go for it across the bridge. And then maybe come back down here. Anyway. It should really have just come along this way. Yeah. Well, if a train was coming, I would have left it there just for the fun to see what would happen. But there wasn't a train coming, so. So basically what I've done, I've bought this little farm here and this farm here. Don't have that many fields. It's got that little one there, that one there, that one there, that one there, and that one there. Oh, and that one there. So actually not too bad for fields. Bought the two farms. I still need seeder, planter, stuff like that. I haven't got a loan yet, but I'm going to end up with one. And I bought the whisky factory because we've got to make whisky. Right, if I put this on the field now and then just tell it to carry on, if I get this pipe and then just tell this to carry on with his job, hopefully he'll just wait there until I put the pipe out again. Yeah, so I'm playing on hard economy, hence the fact I've done a contract already to see if the income from contracts is impacted by being on hard economy. I would say it's down about 20%, the income off contracts, so that's not too big a hit. I'm going to be doing beef, cattle and pigs because they are the only two products in the game where you can actually make more profit on hard economy than you can on easy. So I'm hoping, and I'm playing realistic animals, so yeah, it might be a tricky start, this series. I'll have to see how I feel as well. This is the first time I've streamed for a while, so we'll see how I get on. Yeah, and also I'm not allowed to borrow contract equipment. That's another rule. I either have to lease it properly or own it. Yeah, so that's another rule I've got. I'm hoping that if I tell Cosplay 3 headlands, I'm hoping that Forage Wagon will pick up the straw for me. Otherwise, I think there's a little shortcut across. The farm's only that farm there, so it's not too bad. Hey Jays, welcome along. How you doing, Jays? I thought you guys were going to be on today. Or at least I thought Farmer Jay was going on. I got fed up with waiting, so here we are. That's alright, Andy, you've been a great help anyway. You do whatever you have to do, man. Andy, what you need to do is get Farmer J cracking on that PC for you. There is definitely more variety, shall we say, if you get it, the PC version going. Yeah, and realistic animals sold out's gonna make it harder because there's not that many animals that are any good to buy. Yeah, why not, Jays? I've got a doctor's appointment really early tomorrow morning, and I don't know if I can risk going to sleep. That's the trouble with my insomnia. The trouble is, when I do sleep, nothing will wake me up. Literally nothing. Oh, FPS should be perfect. Yeah, look. Honestly, Jace, for a 4X mat with this amount of detail, I mean, Freedak, fair enough, because there was no towns, but this one has got so much stuff on it, and you can see it there, look. And that's on a wheat field harvesting. Yeah, it's brilliant. Brilliant. The best optimised 4X map I've come across so far. Not on this map. Well, if they are, they're doing something wrong. My system's not very high end, and in fact, who's that guy who streams with Argosy? The Farm Sim guy. He only has 6 gigabytes of RAM on his graphics card, and he was getting 60 as well. Cheers, sold out. I don't know how long. I might try and be a bit sensible. It's really important that I don't forget anything when I see the doc tomorrow. I mean, I've not even been able to stream, so you know, I need to sort it out. And I can't miss it, whatever. If I miss it, they won't probably take me off the list or whatever. It's, yeah, Jays, it's not a very, you can't like move the buildings in the farms and stuff like that. If you know what I mean, Jace. You're sort of stuck with the farms and the buildings. Because all the buildings, he's sort of doctored, even though they look like in-game buildings, he's added his own detail. So in effect, he needs to put them out as mods in order that you could delete them and therefore put them back. I still haven't found anywhere I can store straw or hay yet, but I'll work it out. If not, Otama's multi-fruit silo, I'll stick one somewhere. So I've bought the land the biogas plant is on as well, but I haven't got the money to buy the biogas plant itself. So I quite like this little combine. I mean, the one that the equipment that you get is actually quite good, I have to say. It's just that playing on hard economy, I needed more cash, so I sold everything and just bought 3 cheap fence and a cheaper combine. And the main difference with this combine is the headers are really cheap, being only 9 metre. But what is quite nice that I didn't know at the time is that the header for this combine, even though it's only 9 metre, it does 7 miles an hour instead of 6. So already that's like a 10 metre header. So I might stick with this combine even when we expand. I can always get another one, I suppose. They're only 200,000 for this one. So, farmhand Andy, as you're going to be taking a bit of time out, you might as well make yourself useful and stick up Jay's link and yours selves, if you like. I don't know how many people are in. I mean, if it's just us guys in, there's not much point, but if there's a few in, stick them up there, mate. I've not been on a while, so probably be quite slow for people to come back. There's also two versions of this combine. You can have it in the class colours. Hey Dirty, welcome along. So you can have it in the class colours or the yellow Lexon. Oh, it is on auto stop at the end. Excellent. Oh, nice one, Andy. Ah, sneak Dirty Nelson in there as well. No worries. Enjoy. So yeah, do take those of you that haven't, to have a look at those channels that Andy's just kindly put up there. And do have a look at his channel as well. He's only doing shorts at the minute, but he'll sort it out. It might not be farming though. It might be Call of Duty or Annihilation or something. And do check out Jay's Virtual Gaming. He's running two different series. One's a multiplayer one is his own farm, but they're both on the same map. So it's quite interesting to see what the differences are between the two. And it's a 4x map with a lot of grass work. And Farmer Jay's the other partner in crime with Jay's Virtual on the map. I can't pronounce it, I'm not even going to try. But it's a 4x map, loads of grass fields set in Germany. So, I don't know if you guys are aware, but I lost, well I could get it back, but it's a lot of work. I lost my Foraging map, and I've updated it again today, and I haven't even looked actually. So but I might put it in the poll actually, because I'm going to do this as my American map, obviously, for the next 2 or 3 months. We'll stick with it. We'll give it a proper chance. I'm not just going to, even if things aren't going well with the hard economy, we'll stick with it for a long time, like 2 or 3 months. I try and target about 100 episodes, between 80 and 100 episodes generally, and then I think about moving on. Which is why I wasn't too upset about losing the mega farm. Now my question is, for my European map, and I might make a poll actually, would you like to see me do Foraging all over again, but starting somewhere else on the map? And this time, oh my god, don't ruin my crop please, this time with realistic animals from the beginning. I mean, provided realistic animals work on here. We're going to play this map solo for a couple of weeks anyway, to check that properly, to make sure realistic animals has got no issues. But they seems to be, his last update, it was only like 4 days ago, it seems to be pretty good. I've been using it on Oak City. I've been playing a little bit in between. Hopefully that tractor will not try and drive along the railway track this time. Hopefully it will go to the farm and unload. Now, I've not checked the course, I quickly put in, so we might hop into the tractor when it gets to the end of the field and just follow it. Make sure that's okay. Yeah, nice little combine this. My usual strategy with combines is skinny tyres. Well, not skinny, but I don't like the fat tyres or double tyres and stuff like that. You just end up having trouble on the roads, I find. Now that Fent is going a bit slowly. Maybe we should go and investigate. Okay, I spoke to Sir Alien Jim today. Or was it yesterday? Hey Sam, welcome along. How are you? Alright, we're going to stop this here, just briefly. Hop into the Fent, this one, and make sure that it does what it's meant to do. Well, realistic weights are working on this map. Oh, he's on good form. There's been loads of updates on the game Rust that he plays, so he's busy updating all the maps he's made for it. But yeah, he's on good form. Don't think I put it far enough forward. Good thing I checked. Got it. Right, that should be good now. Can always move this one forward a little to help. Yeah, we all do that, Sam. Bunch of old farts. Okay, it will get back to the farm, I'm pretty confident of that, so I'll turn off these. Back to the field, but what we need to do is actually move it onto the field when it gets there, to be sure that it doesn't try and drive over the railway track again. Are you enjoying it, Sam? Excellent. And it's really good on your PC. Like, I'm getting 60 FPS with my little system all the time. So what I'm going to do is just put it on the field. So I've told it not to leave the field once it gets onto the field. That way, when the combine calls it, it shouldn't, like last time, try and drive along the railway track. So this field, I haven't worked out what I'm doing with the farm, but this might end up a grass field, I'm not sure. All I know is I've got to have a barley field and a corn field for my whisky factory. And then obviously I need grass and straw for my animals. But there are other types of grass on this map that I haven't really used before, so I think we just need grass for hay, and the other stuff, the clover and the alfalfa, can be made into silage. Oh, we're full again. Put the pipe out. Are you going to come to the rescue, Fent? Come on. Yes, he's on the move. I should have put the blue Fent with the blue trailer, but anyway, it is what it is. It's going a fair lick of knots, that Fent. Oh, he's stopped. Is that because I got out of the combine? Could be. Let's just, while we're here, slow the corner speed down. It causes endless trouble, that. Leave everything else default. Okay, he's good. We'll hop back into the combine. Hopefully, yeah, he'll come in. It's because I got out of the combine. That's why he stopped. So we'll go back to the Fent, who will stop. And I used to have something down here. I can't remember what it was. What did I used to have down there? Anyway. We'll just pop into settings here quickly. How do I do that? Maybe there's no settings I can get into yet. I'll have to go to the other page. Let's not worry about that then. It'll be fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I used to have something down in this left corner of my last map, but I don't know what it was. Let's get back to the combine, then the tractor can come and rescue us. Ah, of course, the bloody mini-map. I thought I was going mad, Jace. How silly can I be? This is why I've not been playing much and streaming much. Things like that are happening too often. Don't tell me it's raining. No, that's just my eyes. Yeah, you've mentioned this lion before, Sam. So what I should do is just make a little route across from this field to the farm over there, rather than have the tractor drive all the way round. But we haven't got that far yet. I nearly didn't stream, but I thought, let's just harvest the first field, let you guys see the first field, and I'll show you the equipment I've got in a minute when the field's done. And what my rough plan is. You don't want to make too exact a plan, just a rough one. Hey Whiskey, welcome along, how are you? Talking of whiskey, we got a whiskey factory on this map. So that's my final headland done, pretty much, and it's upsy downies. And I'm not driving very well. How did I miss that? I'm trying to read the chat. I know it's an old excuse, but honestly, I was reading the chat. Now the straw swath's not going to be where it should be, but oh well. I think we'll just take this path here. Oh, that's a shame, Sam. No, the fields are... Well, they're not cheap. I mean, they're not stupidly expensive, but they're not cheap, Jace. I'll show you. So, I mean, the field I'm on here, 400 grand. The field here, which is inside a circle on the railway track, 500 grand. So, yeah, they're not the cheapest, but they're not stupidly expensive. I think they're quite a fair price. I do think some maps they're too cheap. I'd rather they were on the expensive side than on the cheap side myself, even though I'm trying this one on hard economy. I mean, I haven't taken out a bank loan yet. I'm happy to borrow $1 million or even 2 to get going, but I need to work out a form of income to cover the interest payments if I do that. Yeah, not bad. So I've got precision farming on, ploughing, stones, everything on, and realistic animals, hard economy, and realistic trailer weights. And the rules are, for contracts, you can't borrow the equipment. You can do them, but you just can't borrow the equipment. So you either have to lease from the shop or own it, the equipment. So I bought a hoe because it only takes a couple of half decent sized fields and it's paid for itself. And obviously the sprayer will probably get quite a lot of work. You've got to have a sprayer if you do precision farming anyway. They're all different, yeah. Definitely, Sam. They are different. I mean, they hold the same amount of cows. And they both have milk outlets, but they are different. Like the feeding points are different and stuff. We'll be getting on to buying some cows when I've got harvested some grass. I just need something to keep them alive before I buy them. The trouble is, if you let the health drop, if you let the health of the cows drop too much, it takes ages for them to build it back up again. And I don't want to go down that route. And in fact, I believe with realistic farming, they can even die. So, I mean, realistic animals, they could even die. Yeah. Well, there are random deaths, but there's also deaths due to health, which is not random. I don't know if I got that on or off, Jace. I might have turned that off, at least till I've worked out how it all works, you know. I'm happy to turn it back on once I've got a few animals. But at the start, I just thought, I mean, I don't even know if I turned it off. I turned something off. I just thought at the start, put the cows in the pens, see how they grow and all that. And then once I've got, say, 100 cows in total, I'll turn that back on, because it'll also be interesting to see how much of a hit you take with it. So it's not a case of trying to make it easier, it's just a case of make it easier to work it out how it works. Hey 901, The Gamer, welcome along. Andy, did Cavalier Roy say when Maypole might come out, or is he not really sure? full. Just back up here. Glad I've got that thing that stops it, otherwise I wouldn't have noticed that. I was rolling a fag and it would have probably just carried right on. Stick the pipe out, tractor should come. Might take this moment to hop into courseplay settings. Which is not in that page. Maybe it's thought it would be here actually. Alright, maybe it's in additional settings, but I don't think it is. I'll come back to that. Right, tractor's decided to go and empty himself. Well, he's decided to get right in the way. That's what he's decided to do. Would have rather it had just sat there. Anyway, we should be able to sneak in here. Why is the tractor not moving? That's what I want to know. We'll get to the end, we'll stick the pipe out again. See if the tractor just isn't quite full enough to go. Hey, cheers 901 the Gamer, most kind, thank you very much. All much appreciated. I'm sitting in my brand new chair thanks to the generosity of you guys. Bloody needed it too. So the next thing on the list is a microphone. And then after that, we're talking graphics cards, but that will take years to get the money together for. But I'm happy with the way my computer's going at the moment anyway. But a microphone would be, that's what I'm after next. I've got a backup games controller already. This one's getting a bit tired now. Yeah, cheers Andy. Andy was the man who paid quite a high proportion of the chair, I have to say. Right, we're just going to stick the pipe out over here. And see if that tractor comes. See if he takes the bait, basically. Yeah, he's on the move. Wonder what. That's all right then. And now I stuck the pipe out, I might as well empty out. Oh, cheers, Sam. And Andy sent me a link for a mic on my Discord. I think I should get one with a sound card so I can make funny sound effects. Hey, Cajun Savage Gaming. Welcome along. Cheers for swinging by, mate. How's the trucking going? Or are you back on Louisiana now? put my pipe in. Hopefully that tractor will go and unload now, hopefully. Back at the farm. Looks like he's going to do it this time. Without driving along the railway track. That would have been funny if a train was coming. Yeah, honestly, Cajun, the amount of hours you stream, I think you need the rest, man. I thought I was bad when I was younger, but man, you really go for it. I don't mean it in a bad way. Fair play, fair play. Go on, Andy, you can stick Cajun's link up if you like. You got a blue spanner. Yeah, ATS looks really good, Andy. Right, the fence struggling up the hill. Probably because it's driving along a swath, which saps horsepower doing that. I did tell it to avoid the swaths, but as good as Courseplay is, it's not perfect. Yeah, guys, do check out Cajun Savage Gaming. He streams during the weekends a lot, and it's either American Truck Sim or the Louisiana map at the moment. Both are a good watch. Cajun, I'm not convinced that you were chilling out when you were barreling along the road almost on your side at 85 miles an hour. Yeah, Andy, you've got to get this PC sorted out. It extends FS quite a lot. Just gives you more choice, really. So looking at my fields, I think that might be mine over there. It's one of these new crops that I've never done before. Could do that next with a mower. Or we could just pick the straw up off here. Not sure where to put the straw though, that's the trouble. I might have to place a multi-fruit silo. I think he might have bale storage somewhere, but I can't find a loose storage for the straw. Anyone else who's played this map, if they know if there's loose storage for straw and hay anywhere, do comment in the chat there. Dear Andy, you could join one of Cajun's convoys. Oh, does that take straw? I looked at it and it looked like it just took stuff to make silage out of. I didn't realise it was a silo as well. Cheers for that, Sam. I was going to say, I'd be surprised. I mean, he's given you a sell point that you can buy TMR and pig food if you want, which is unusual for a lot of map makers. Oh, okay, I'll ignore that then, Sam. That's alright, Sam. One thing I was wondering is that if I put a silo extension that does take straw, like an underground one next to it, will that then allow the blue one to take it? And you have to put manure on all the pens as well, unfortunately. Just put the pipe in and out because I moved in case the tractor was heading for the point where I first put it out. In case you're wondering. Yeah, Jays, I'm not into tweaking XMLs. It's just my thing. The only XML file I was ever remotely tempted to tweak was the one that would make the grass look nicer on its second growth stage. Just tweak the density of the grass. But no, I like to just have everything as standard, even though I get obviously PC mods, but I like to try and keep everything standard so other people can hey, cheers Jamie, much appreciated. Do stick up Mega Farmer or Jamie's link. Hey, how are you enjoying River Bend, Jamie? But credit to people that do change those files. I mean, half of it is I'm just scared to do it. It's not just that. I have to be honest here. But I'm happy with what I've got. You know, if the silo doesn't take straw, then I'll put one down that does, and it will have bigger capacity anyway. It won't be wasted. The in-game ones on this farm only hold like 1 million litres, which is going to be fine for about 2 or 3 years, but the time will come when it's not big enough. Yeah, so Mega Farmer, what I remember, I think it's field 36, which is basically a big hill covered in trees. Amongst those trees there's some tree stumps that you cannot get rid of, whatever you do. And if you were going to make a field or something on there, just bear that in mind. It's a pain. I think it's field 36 from my memory, which isn't great. Yeah, I mean, I get like getting rid of all those parked cars, Jace. Good call. Certainly get that. Yeah, I think it's the only, it's the only one mega farmer. The rest of the map is fine. I think it was just overlooked. The other stumps that are similar on other parts of the map, you could get rid of, but or you could like sell a shed or something, and they disappeared. But with that particular one, there's just no. I think they just forgot to place a shed or something that would have got rid of them if you sold it. I might have the wrong field number, but next time you're on, if I see it, I'll mention it in chat where it is. Because it really pissed me off. I spent literally 30 hours clearing trees to make a grass field, and then I couldn't get rid of these bloody stumps and things. I think you could probably place a animal pasture around them though. At the time you couldn't, but I think you can now. Yeah, I'm loving this combine. I'm liking the little valley over there. I think this map's got some great views. It really is a very nice map, even though it's not really tailored to my style of play. In that you can't just demolish the whole farm and start again. He has done a great job, and the sheds and the farm buildings are really nice anyway. It would almost be sacrilege to demolish them even if you could. Hey, did smooth anti-tanning crops, welcome along. There's the bit we've been looking for. So not a bad yield off here, 81%. Not bad out of the box, having just basically bought the field and gone in there. I bet it wasn't fully looked after. They seldom are. So the next thing is, are we going to get the mower out? Or are we going to pick straw up off here? I think for the sake of variety, do a bit of mowing. Well, I do have another field to harvest. I've got a... What's this in here? This is wheat. I've got a barley field somewhere that's probably ready, and a canola field as well, actually. But I don't want to end up with acres and acres of straw to pick up, so I think maybe grass field next. Then I can think about buying some animals if I get some grass or hay. Oh, it's got the nice flashing lights as well. The ones that actually turn, look. Oh, I better get back onto the field. I'm not sure if the tractor's set up to unload me if I'm not on the field. And we'll stick the pipe out. And come on, mate. Yep, tractor's on the move. Right, while that's doing that, we'll have a quick look at the map. So this one, okay, so we got 80% instead of 100. Not bad. This is canola. What I'm looking for is grass fields, isn't it? I've got clover and alfalfa as well. That's alfalfa there. Ready to harvest alfalfa. I think you just use a mower. You treat it like grass, don't you? Let's go on Precision a second. Oh, I bought the information on all of them anyway. Okay. And then I own a field or two down here somewhere. Here. Oh, that's corn, that one. This field is barley. So, yeah. It's this field here. Clover and alfalfa. Can I just feed those to the cows? Probably can. Would have thought. Right, we'll tell this tractor here to just unload. I've only got 2 points in here, so it's quite easy to remember. Off we go. Oi, where are you going? What are you doing? Alright, that's fine. That's fine. No trains coming. Right, he's good. Oh, it's definitely implemented into the map, Jace. Even like the forage wagons and stuff. Take it. Okay, well let's get a mower. Wrong tractor. In fact, that field needs ploughing, that one over there, but I've got to pick the straw up first, so... So I've got the Pottinger back mower, but on the front I've got the I'll show you what I bought. So what I've got is, I mean, the farm came with this thing, but this uses 220 horsepower on its own before you even stick a front on. This only uses 160, so I got that, and then that uses 70, but this one only uses 43, and it's the same width, so I got that, and therefore we got plenty of horsepower now for this setup. Should even be fine on the hills. And I think I might be going the wrong way. Oh no, go up here. Whoa. Who put those signposts here? I'll tell you what, I've never seen so many signposts on a map. It's even got route numbers, speed limits. Attention to detail is amazing. Yeah, I just want to, I'm not too fussed about waiting for silage. Mind you, it'll be quite quick in there, won't it? That looks like sunflowers there. A bit further. Yeah, but if you put this front on, Jays, you save 40 horsepower, and it's the same width. It will go even better. Oh my word, where did that sign come from? Sure, it leapt out at me. So this stuff here, this is clover. Is that like grass? No data found. Precision farming. Have I not bought the oh yeah, I bought the soil information, I'm sure of it. Yeah. Or maybe not. I'm sure I bought the soil information. Maybe not. Ah. Well, let's buy the soil information for our fields while we've still got some money. This field might only be temporary, mine. I bought it because it's got corn on it to make whisky out of. Right, I think that's all my fields done now. Yeah. So, does it have crop destruction, this stuff? One way to find out. Let's just take a cheeky drive over this corner. No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. Right. Let's get this puppy set up, ready to go. And it is a reverse drive tractor, so we will utilise that. With rear wheel steer, one headland should be enough, I would have thought. What I do to get it all unfolded get it onto the field, just hit the circle button, then turn off the circle button, and it should unfold everything, hopefully. Well, it's done the back bit. It doesn't look properly unfolded. There we go. And I wanted to adjust the swath to I like it just dropping it in the middle. The tedder and stuff still works. Do you TED this stuff? I have no idea. Right, let's do one headlamp. Well, it says 2, so it's no field detected. Hang on. Oh, hang on, we need to spin ourselves round so we're pointing the right way. Now it might detect the field. Tell you what, it's not detecting the field. Maybe it won't do it in reverse drive. That's a pain, it should do. Just disconnect and reconnect the stuff. And drive it back onto the field. That's interesting. With this particular tractor, it doesn't detect the reverse drive. Oh well, it's not a very big field. We'll just do it freehand for once. No, it won't even go on a worker, I doubt. I could just try that quickly. No. So these fence, unlike the voucher of Valnut, aren't fully incorporated with their reverse drive into the game. That's quite interesting. Anyway, let's do this. Right. What's going on with that front mower? Can't be a lack of horsepower. Might have to go and get the Pottinger mower after all. I've used this method before with lower horsepower tractors, and that front mower's been absolutely fine. Yeah, it can't keep up. Oh well. I'd love to be cutting it with a forage harvester, Sam, but I haven't got any money. Not for a forage harvester. not for a while. I'll be running 2 combines before I get 1 forage harvester, I reckon. So I've only ever used this method of using the lower horsepower mower with a lower horsepower tractor when I've really needed like every bit of horsepower I can think of. So maybe this is just running too fast, this setup. So I'm going to get the Pottinger mower. We've got enough horsepower just, and I'll sell this thing. Also, I think this was cheaper as well, unfortunately. What's that on the ground there? Oh my word! Is it a collectible? Well, I don't think it's a collectible. Not really sure what it's doing there. Right, let's get the right mower then. Unless it's just the crop, in which case I need to swap these over, but we'll see. And the other thing is, it might work with a worker backwards. Maybe it was that mower rather than the tractor. Oh, can't take. Oh, that moved. Hang on. Look. Does that mean these are my vehicles? Well, I can't sell them. Maybe you can just borrow them or something. Oh. What about this thing? Oh my word. I wonder if we can actually use this stuff. Look, I bet that's got some horsepower. Oh look, there's a forage harvester. You can use them. I wonder if you can sell them. Probably not, look at the number plate. I'm not sure whether it's within my rules to borrow this stuff. You can't sell it. Looks like you can use it though. Now that gives me a quandary because I'm not allowed to borrow equipment to do the contract, so really technically I probably shouldn't be borrowing the stuff here, but I might borrow a forage harvester when the time comes. For now, let's get back to the job in hand. Yeah, I did turn the traffic off already. I mean, the vehicles and stuff that he's put on the map are nice, but it's just Giants' engine with the traffic. It does my head in. Nice horn. So can you TED this alfalfa or whatever it is, clover, can you TED it into hay? Or is it literally just for silage? Hey Kiwi Sin, how are you mate? Welcome along. No, it won't use the Giants worker or GPS in reverse drive. How pants is that? Yeah, cheers for that, Kiwi. So far it's not missing any, but I think no, it's going as fast. So that little front mower just wasn't man enough for this crop. Kiwi, there's been another update for Free Duck today. I've got no money, Kiwi. It's a hard economy. So, best value vehicle. Well, it's almost the best value vehicle. Best value Fendt, anyway, by far. I'm surprised it doesn't work with reverse drive and a worker. The vouchers do. I don't know, I'm thinking of starting it again, Kiwi. I really like that map. Got to have a European map. This is a great map, but it is a 4X map, so it's PC only. Stop wiggling. I've updated that map again, Kiwi, but I haven't checked to see if it's done anything else. But I might actually start again, like I said, but it won't be from the same point on the map. I'll make it somewhere like the other side of the map or something. Man, I might have to buy a voucher if I want to use reverse drive with a worker. Mind you, I suppose if I put it on a worker, it doesn't really need to be reverse drive. It's just easier if you're driving yourself, so you get a much better turning circle. So, if we Okay, so yeah, it's reverse drive with this particular tractor. Doesn't work with Giant's GPS and workers. Now that is bad. This is a really popular mod. They should have sorted that out. This field here, I think, is another funny crop that I can cut. Yeah. I'm going to course play this one. So this stuff is... What's this stuff? Alfalfa. Can I make hay out of this stuff over here? Cheers, Kiwi. So, does anyone know if you can make hay out of this stuff? Clover. I'm going to go get a tedder, find out, I think. So interestingly, there's a planter, a cultivator. There's loads of stuff here that I didn't realise I could borrow. Maybe I shouldn't go down the borrowing route though. Just got to be sure that I remember what's my stuff. Well, it'll be obvious because I can sell it, I suppose. So we grab the tedder, take it down to that field and just see if we can ted it, I suppose. Yeah. No comment. Haven't seen the train for a while. Probably just... Oh, there it goes. Check it out. Okay, no stutter there. This map is really great on frame rate. Has to be said. So you can sell that barn. I wonder what disappears with it, because I might put a silo there to store stuff like straw in it and oh, that looks like hay to me. It's not telling me what it is from here, but that is definitely a different colour, isn't it? Alright, let's just let Giants do that one. Off you go. And we will sort out this field this time, because I'm probably not going to I don't know, probably not going to make this into hay. This I might just make into silage in the fermenter that's just over there. So this one I think I'm going to go steering assist so I get nice straight lines, or even course play. Steering assist 2 headlands, that'll do. at least do the head looks. So let's sort that out. That looks good to me. Well done. I'm liking these funny crops. It looks like the swaths are bigger. be honest, the amount of animals I'm going to have at the beginning, this one field will probably look after them on its own. The only thing is I might have to buy some pig food, but the map maker has very kindly given us a point of sale of pig food so we can buy it if we need to. But I'm happy to just give them anything to keep them alive for the first year. So maybe just some barley will do. Well, clouds are flashing away a bit there. Yeah, I think this map's a keeper. I really want to do a European map as well though, sold out. As my Foraging series has sort of come to an end, slightly prematurely, but probably only about 10 episodes prematurely. Basically I updated the map and let's just say it's not pretty. It's okay, but it's not pretty. As far as my farm goes. I've got 2 farms, I've got 2 farmhouses, so I'll probably sell one of those for a bit of cash. I'm still going to buy a planter, a seeder, Arga wagon maybe, truck, pallet trailer. And I wouldn't mind buying the biogas plant, but that's $1 million plus. Yeah, most of mine end up like that, to be honest. I'm not the most artistic person, as I'm sure you guys noticed on my last big farm. Luckily, a lot of that is out of my hands on this map. The farms are already here. Anyway, I think I'm going to stop this one here, turn it off, hop in to this guy. Let's just put the trailer out of the way somewhere. And now you can go back to the shop, which is this way. Is all that tedded? Oh, it's hard to tell. I presume it's all tedded. The tedder's finished. No, it's not tethered. The tether's crashed. Okay. Right. Gonna have to do a quick course here. not going to hang around to watch. Hopefully that will get it done. So we're heading back to the farm to pick up forage wagon. Should grab the windrow as well, but I can't grab them both at the same time. So I'm getting a bit tired, so we're just going to see where we can put hay, and that will be about it. But I will be continuing this. I think we're going to go certainly for 2 or 3 months with this map, and it will be just this map for the next 2 or 3 weeks anyway, and then we have to make a decision what to do about a European map. I think for a European map at the moment I might do free ducks again. I obviously won't start from the same place unless another 4X map comes out that looks really good. Oh, there's a cheeky shortcut over there. I could have done that. What is that chicken doing there? It's got no collision on it. Maybe it's meant to be there. It doesn't move or anything. I haven't bought any chickens, so it's not one of mine. Oh, we can take a cheeky shortcut. Oh, I spotted on the way in. I've got that sign stuck on me, look. It's fine until you end up launching them into a field by accident, and then you wonder why your mower stops or combine stops. Come on, mate, you can back up from there, surely. He's already done this, but anyway. Right. mission for the day before I knock off is to find out where we can put hay on the farm, or if the cows and stuff like this sort of hay. Clover hay should be fine. I'll go around with a windrow before we pick it up properly, but let's try and get one trailer load together. Mind you, it's not showing up in there. Visually, it looks empty, but according to the gauge, we're 30% full. Like I say, we're going to do a windrow anyway, so I'm not too fussed about making a bit of a mess of it. I just want to get a trailer load and take it from there. %68 full, can't see it. Interesting. Hopefully the fact it's saying 68 means I can still unload it, even if we can't see it. It's full now. So this is a cow barn. Weird. Doesn't look like there's any food drop-off points in here, does it? Just going to back in there and see, just out of interest. I don't expect to be able to drop food off in here, but let's have a look. It's unlikely. Okay, let's hop round into the pen itself. That looks like straw, this first one. doing a very good job at this, am I? Alright, it's given me a trigger. Let's put 20,000 litres in. Okay. Well, that's useful to know. The meadow's showing 0, but it goes a long way down. I'm sure the grass will be growing. Maybe it's just got to grow because I've come into the game. Right, got to decide what sort of cows we're putting in here now. There'll only be a couple. We'll start at the top of the list. Decision made. Looks like brown Swiss then. Let's get the bulls first. Oh, he's good. Gotta have him. Right, so we're going to get him and him. 2 bulls. And then on the female front, yeah, very good's good. Extremely good's good. Fertility, very high. We might get lots of babies off her. Good. No. Oh, maybe. Is very good good enough? I think at the beginning, beggars can't be choosers, so yeah, we'll go for very goods as well as extremely goods. Do we want this one? I think we're going to go for it, you know. We're going to be hard pushed to get many animals together under realistic farming, so we're not going to be too picky. And we're still going to be picky, just not too picky, so we'll buy those. Right. That's that pen done. Hello. Shall we rename you? You can rename them and their name goes on the other tag. It's hilarious. Right, you got a bit of hay, that'll keep you going till I have more of a plan. We're going to head over to the other cow pen now. Oh really? What's wrong with me here? Okay, here we go. We made it. This is why I never put fat tyres on a trailer. Things like that. Where is the other cow pen? Thought I had 4 cow pens. Hang on. Got that one. That's pigs. Well, they're not going to eat hay, are they? Don't know what that is. Sheep. Ah, here we go. Do I own this one? I might not. Yeah, I do. I must own it. All right, let's pop over to that one. Drive through the clover or whatever it is, because we can. So we're going to put Holsteins into this pen, then the other 2 pens over on the other farm. We're going to put beef cattle in, and we are going to do pigs because we're on hard economy. Beef, cattle and pigs. are the only two products in the game where it's possible to make more money on hard economy than easy. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, very different looking pen. I think this one we actually feed from the inside, look. Yeah, there's the straw. There's the feed. And then we've got to check and see if we can put hay in here. It does say building storage, you see, then that might take more than just what it says. We'll see. So let's pop in here, give this one 20,000 litres. Okay, and let's buy some Holsteins. Where's the little paw print? There it is. So, what do we got in the way of Holsteins? Oh, we're only going to have one female at this rate. I'm not going to, there's no way I'm getting anything that's average. They've got to be better. I mean, even this one. And it's only 5 months old, so... Oh my god. I mean, he's very good, that bull. We got to get him, even if we got no females for him to service. Because he might not be in the store next month. So, yeah, we'll get him. And him. Do we need 3 bulls? I mean, she's only 5 months old. It's just not fair, is it? Poor thing's going to be scared to death. It's not even able to produce milk. But the other ones are just crap. Can we reset the shop? Or is that cheating? It's probably cheating. We'll have to wait till next month. But in the meanwhile, we'll get the bulls. And they're just being there on their own. They can fight each other or whatever. Right. Now, back into the tractor. Go and pick up another load of hay. And we're going to drive over to the other farm. Or I could do the pigs, but I haven't worked out what I'm feeding them yet. Let's have a look at the animal menu. Pig farm. See, it just says base food or grain or... I mean, what is base food made up of? That's what I want to know. Or we could just buy some pig food. I mean, there'll only going to be like 10 pigs in there, so... I don't suppose it's going to break the bank. So just to put a few thousand litres in there to start with. So anyway, we're going to grab some more clover hay. So I should have brought the windrow over, but anyway. Oh, I wanted to check if we could put hay into that silo, didn't I? Better do that quickly. Yeah, I'm definitely getting tired. Driving's getting worse. Just making my point there. Start filling. Clover hay. Oh, okay. Well, it said clover hay because that's what's in my trailer, I suppose. So we drop off here. can unload clover hay. Right. Can I get clover hay out? Would have thought so. It says storage is empty. This is a bit disconcerting. Where has that gone? Slightly concerning, that is. I did definitely just put some in there. Oh, it's there. Okay, it just doesn't show, which is slightly disconcerting. Right, we'll top this up and we'll go and do the other 2 cow pens, and that really will be it. My driving's getting worse. I've got a very important meeting early in the morning. But at least it feels like a farm now. We've got some animals. I'm going to have to keep an eye on the shop for Holsteins, though. We're not going to make any money with 3 bulls. That is for sure. Oh, look. Cows are out in the field already. I'm hoping that until I get organised, they can live off meadow grass anyway. For a short term. Okay, that's full. Right, how do we get to the other farm? I haven't been over there yet. I wonder if we can click on that, set a destination. It's this farm here I own. Just tell it to come in here, I suppose. Is it doing it? It's trying. Right, in the meanwhile, I suppose we could put a tedder and windrow in this little shed. Well, that's heading over there though. I think we'll do the pigs over here. So we'll just grab the nearest trailer. Get a bit of wheat. That's all I've got, so wheat is what they're getting. you're going to need about 15,000 litres, that will do. Now where is the pig pen? There's the pig pen on the right. Hang a right, matey boy, hang a right. Okay, how do we feed the pigs? Is it round here? Yeah. In there, I think. Can we drive through the pig pen? No, but we buy the pigs from this point. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a challenge making some auto-drive courses to do the feeding in here and stuff. I wonder if we can get at this from the other side, out of interest. That would make things easier. No. Okay. Big challenge to feed the pigs under auto drive. We will rise to it though. Right, we'll give them some wheat just to keep them alive, so we can start buying them. Yeah, I might have to get a smaller trailer for feeding pigs. Okay. With the pigs, I don't know how many pig pens I've got. I suppose we should check that first. I've only got one pig barn, and it holds, how does it hold? Holds 500. I think we're just going to mix and match the pigs. So we're just going to get the best we can of each breed, stick them in here, see what happens. See, this guy, or this one, is already, I'd say, is at a good enough price to sell, so there's not much point in buying that one. But I suppose it could be a breeder. Yeah, extremely high fertility. We'll have you then. We need a breeder. And what's the best looking boars we've got in here? Well, yeah, that one's a must. Now, what we need 2 boars, even though we've only got 1 pig. The reason being, when the pig has babies, the babies won't be able to mate with their father. So that's why we need 2, or even 3. But right, that's that make of pigs sorted. I doubt they crossbreed either, so let's get you. Get you. And the boars, we want 2 of them. But I'm not buying crap. There's no good ones. Oh, there's one. We're going to need another one of these at some point. Must remember that. We need another Black pied boar. Right, the Berkshires. Oh, that's a good one. As is that one. That's a good one. Not as good as I would like, but anyway, we'll buy all that lot. So we just need a spotted boar. Black pied boar. Let's get him, just in case I forget. What I will be doing when we get more numbers is I'll be going to get more and more choosy. But for now, that's that. Right, let's find that tractor now. Well, maybe we'll have a little stroll outside, have a quick look at them. Oh my god, it's having a dump. Look at the size of that little one. Anyway, they got some food to live off. It's not their favourite food, but it'll keep them going. And we're working out as and when we get some more stuff together. I might even buy some pig food. Right, let's find the other tractor. This guy, I'm quite tempted actually to just put that on at worker, hit go, and hopefully it'll just carry on from there, hopefully. Looks like it might do. Oh well. As long as it follows a swath, I'm happy to let it go over it again. At least the field will get finished. If it's not following a swath, then we'll have to put a stop to it. But it should follow. It should follow a swath. Yeah, it's going to look. Right. Here we are, and we've got 45,000 litres of hay in here. What's that in the middle of the field over there? Do we own this field? What are you guys? What are you doing there? You're going to get run over. Oh well. Do I own this field? No, I don't. But how much is it? 500 grand yearly. Anyway, back to tractor. We're doing beef cattle on this farm. It's not the cow barn. Oh, it's a sheep barn. Okay. I'm not doing sheep at the moment. Might do though. But I won't be doing them for wool. I'll be doing it to sell the animals. If I do them. Oh, we've got a nice house here. I think we're going to sell the other one on the other farm and keep that one. Yes, I do like this farm. Right, let's find a cow pen. That looks like a cow pen over there, look. Hey Rex. Well, it is a very good map, I'll give you that. What I've discovered so far, anyway. Oh, is this a cow barn we can actually drive down the middle and feed? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Yay. Right, I'm going to chuck 20,000 litres of feed in here. Then we're going to buy the first sort of beef cattle, put them in, and we'll find the other cow barn and do the same. And that will be the end of the stream. I've gone on way longer than I meant to. I've not been able to stream for about 10 days due to health reasons, and to be honest, probably shouldn't have streamed this long already. But I started, so I'm going to finish feeding these cows. Okay, there's enough in there, I think. Right, we've done the brown Swiss, we've done the Holstein, so we're on to Angus and limousines. I'm not going to bother with water buffalo at this stage. Having said that, there might be quite good earners to sell them, but I think I'm just going to have the normal milk. I did the buffalo on the last farm, so, and to be honest, yeah, the buffalo milk does go for a lot of money, but you make just as much money out of normal milk because you get more of it. So anyway, let's have a look. Yeah, we'll have her. No, maybe. No. Yes, we'll have her. That's 2. There's 2 bulls available. He's good. He's not so good. Right, we need another Angus bull. But we'll buy those. Right, let's find the other barn. Yeah. Where's the other cow barn then? Right, we've just obviously done that one. We're going to head up there. Right a bit. It's over there somewhere. Looks like a cow barn if ever I saw one. Yep. Where do we put the feed in? Ah, okay. Interestingly, I did just try and open this door and it didn't open. Maybe have to open it. Oh, it's open now. I was being impatient. Okay. Let's chuck the feed in here anyway. Tight squeeze, but we made it. Trouble with putting fat tyres on vehicles. Anyway, we made it. Okay, let's buy some animals. I suppose I could mix buffalo up with the other dairy, but to be honest, there's no good looking buffalo there anyway. Right, limousines. Yes, please. No thanks. No thanks. No. Oh, come on, give me a good one. High, high, good. Very high, high, good. We'll have that one then. Yes, he's a good boy. No, no, no. Yes. Okay, that's it. Job done. We could do some chickens, but... Oh, I got some wheat. I suppose we could buy some chickens. But I'm not sure I want to be carrying eggs around, and I bet they're not worth much money on hard economy. So... it's more about selling the animals themselves. On hard economy. I mean, I'm doing dairy because I like dairy. I'm not doing it because it certainly isn't the most profitable thing to do on hard economy. But I'm doing them anyway. The beef cattle though and pigs, they are. I do like this farm over here. Maybe we should make this our base instead of the other farm. And maybe I was a bit greedy buying 2 farms at the beginning. But I haven't had to take a loan out yet. Anyway, let's go and have a look at that worker who was going. He's finished, I think. Yeah, all done, look. So on that note, guys, I think I might bid you all good night. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Do hit the old like button if you haven't already, and if you're not subscribed, think about that as well. I know I've not been on much lately, for that I apologise, but just haven't been able to be honest, and I'm starting to struggle a bit now. But anyway, most of all, stay safe everyone. Cheerio.